death. Bro, I was scared to death. She thought I was about to do a home invasion. She hurried up and closed her door like mad quick. Like, cut it out, bro. I know you closing that door fast because you thought I was gonna push you up in there because I'm black. All right, this is getting crazy. Let me fix this. Let me fix this, bro. Damn. My son, niggas be in these streets needing some mental health treatment. Yeah, man. Paint Planet was popping. The Wall Z was popping. Tony Armstrong was really good. Louis V. Dawood, my fault. Dawood Yade was popping. And Budman was really good. Louis V was popping. Slim Blunt Gang in the building. You're a snow cone. My bro got on a t-shirt. We bugging. Gonna be balking tomorrow. Yeah, man, it's just treacherous in these streets, bro. It's treacherous in these streets. It's treacherous in these streets, bro. If you survived the bid, if you did a long bid in the penitentiary and you survived that shit and you home and you got a second chance on life, do yourself a favor, bro. If you ain't gonna grind on something positive, stay your ass in the house, my nigga. Stay your ass in the house, my nigga. Fuck that. You heard? There's a lot of niggas come home from the can, they be running back to, they outside too much. Man, fuck that, man. You did all that time in the can, you need a few years of slow motion. You come home from all of that time, you need a few years of slow motion before anything, my nigga. You come back out that penitentiary and hop back into this fast-moving shit, it's never good. It's never good. You heard? So, if you got a second lease on life, my nigga, find something to make some money with and concentrate on that. And stay the fuck out, stay the fuck away from everything else. From everything else, my nigga. I'm on some new shit, nigga. You heard? That shit ain't motherfucking, fuck money related. You know how they say, if it ain't about money, nah. If it ain't about millions, I'm not interested, my nigga. If it ain't about life-changing opportunities, I'm not interested, my nigga. I ain't hanging out nowhere with nobody. Know what I mean? I ain't with none of that shit. If I'm hanging out on the block with a nigga, that nigga is golden. You heard? I'm not hanging out with a bunch of stupid niggas and all of that. If I'm hanging on the block with a nigga, that nigga is solid gold, nigga. That nigga solid gold, and he done proved it. Shit treacherous out here, Blake. Shit treacherous out here, my niggas. You know, I don't speak about no open investigations or crimes. I don't comment on none of that. All I'm saying is, it's treacherous out here, my nigga. Stay the fuck all the way out the way, nigga. Become a nerd. Become a nerd. That's my advice. A brother hit me up the other day. He was like, yo, Laz, I'm in a situation. You feel what I'm saying? And I told the nigga, I said, straight up, bro. You know, I read some deep shit in life. I forgot where I read this shit at, but this shit always been on my mind, something real deep. And this is a jewel that a nigga always gotta have in his back pocket in life. This jewel said, if all else fails, as a human being, if all else fails, you always have that option to run, my nigga. That shit is some deep shit. It said you always have the option to run. Sometimes, my nigga, in life, you gotta exercise your option of just getting the fuck out of Dodge completely. You heard? Straight up. Disappear, nigga. Disappear off the scene. Don't give nobody no explanation. Don't tell nobody, yo, I'm doing this. Fuck all of that, nigga. If shit getting to a point in your life where you feel shit getting too dangerous or too toxic or too stressful on you and you losing it, bounce. Bounce and disappear, nigga. Don't tell nobody nothing. You're broad, nothing. Bounce. Until you get your shit together. Then you pop back up. Don't stay where it's mad stressful. Don't stay where it's mad stressful, my nigga. Don't stay where the danger is so high that most likely you gonna end up back in the penitentiary or dead. If it's like that, nigga, exercise your right to flee. That's what the Jews says. Man always has a right to flee. Sometimes you gotta exercise your right to flee a situation, my nigga. Like, nigga, I'm out of here. Fuck that. You understand what I'm saying? Your ego, yo, nah, but then you gonna look like you was, yo, then niggas gonna think, fuck all of that, nigga. Cause them same niggas telling you that when you dead and gone, and them rest in peace t-shirts start fading out and getting holy, niggas ain't even wearing them shits no more, nigga. Niggas wearing them shits in the crib. Niggas ain't wearing that rest in peace t-shirt outside no more. That shit done got faded and holy. Niggas done forgot about you, my nigga. You gone. You been gone 2 years, you ancient history. Once you in these streets, you die. I don't care how popular you are. When you die, 2 years later, niggas ain't talking about you, my nigga. You ancient history in the hood 2 years after your death. It's 5 other new legends in the hood now and gangsters that's making noise and making the hood newspaper. You forgotten, nigga. Your gangster, your shit is medium now. Cause now niggas doing even crazier shit than you was doing out there. That's why none of that shit is worth it, my nigga. I knew that street shit wasn't worth it when I see how fast a nigga get over that a nigga die. Like, nigga get killed, niggas boo-hoo for a couple of days, few days. After about 5-6 days, niggas ain't thinking about you, son. Niggas is out in the streets doing the same shit they been doing. When I seen that with my own 2 eyes, I said, this street shit ain't for me, my nigga. It ain't for me, son. You know what I mean? Niggas move on too quick. You know what I mean? People move on from tragedy too quick in these streets for me. Word up, though, man. And when I say 2 years, I'm talking about motherfuckers that really, really love you, like family and shit. You know, it's 2 days for the regular hood, but you know, your real close friends, they may be fucked up for a couple of years over that. But after that couple of years, they got over that shit, my nigga. Niggas mention you, they be like, yeah, that was the bro. They changed the subject. That's it, bro. You gone. That's it. Niggas ain't honoring you forever and thinking about you all the time forever. That's rare. That's very rare. That's a fact, bro. Marcus Simpson, what's poppin'? Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, you know, I ain't talking about no one in particular, nobody. I'm just talking about these streets, period. Shit's is treacherous, my nigga. And it could happen to anybody, so I'm not giving no advice. Yo, this is how you don't get killed. Nigga, anybody could get it. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be in the worst neighborhood to get it. Nigga, you could be walking around in Midtown, niggas give it to you. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't here to act like I know things that other motherfuckers don't know and shit. I'm just saying. If you in these streets, you an ex-felon, you a known name, you got beef, you did this, you did that, my nigga, stay the fuck out the streets, my nigga. Completely, my nigga. Completely. Go get a job. Go get a badass broad and stay out the streets, nigga. Find a new hustle. I told a nigga the other day, nigga said, yo, bro, you know what I mean? I'm ready to throw a brick. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I told a nigga, I said, you know what you do? The same way you hit that block and go hard with that krills or with robbery or whatever you doing, go hard with a broad. Find you a broad that ain't doing dumb shit, that ain't laying around in the hood all day. Find you a broad that got a good ass job, that get her ass up at 7 o'clock in the morning every morning, go to work, building her credit. Find one of those, my nigga. And let that be your new hustle, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes as an ex-felon in these streets, that's the only hustle that's safe, my nigga. Chicks. You heard? If it wasn't for females, my nigga, I would have been back in the penitentiary. It was females that put money in my pocket, that put cars under my ass. You feel what I'm saying? That put jewelry on my neck. It was females doing all of that shit. Cause if it wasn't for them, I would have been doing crimes. You heard? So if you find a chick, she a real one, she gonna know and understand, yo, this nigga a real one. I ain't trying to get this nigga, I ain't trying to have him go back to the penitentiary. So I'm gonna help him get the things that he wants and needs in these streets. You know what I mean? And we gonna grow together, and that's the only way to fucking make it, my nigga. You know, niggas come home from the pen, they start off, well, I'm gonna start selling weed. That ain't too bad. That ain't a big felony. Weed legal. Nigga, that shit, nigga, that weed shit lead to other shit. Next thing you know, you banging out with a nigga. You know what I mean? So it's like, none of that shit is the answer, nigga. Come home, find you a motherfucking good ass woman. That's the key to longevity in these streets, nigga. Find you a good ass woman. Find you a good ass woman, and y'all build together. That's it, nigga. Have a kid, sit your ass down some motherfucking where. You understand what I'm saying? Have a kid and sit your ass down some motherfucking where, my nigga. Real talk. So all of that trying to come back home and be the nigga you was and all of that, nah, my nigga. That shit don't never work out, my nigga. I swear to you it don't. Brooklyn legend Fruquan in the building, was populating. Big Poppy Ed, I see you flagging that Gen Pop membership, baby. That Green Gang, I see you, Gang Green, was populating. Savage Guard, what up? Yeah, man. Shit treacherous out here, baby. I swear to you it is. New episode dropping at 11 and a new episode dropping at 2. YouTube did me fucking dirty for the last 3-4 days. They ain't approved shit. I'll be sitting around thinking y'all niggas sending my shit to the feds before y'all approve it. Like, here, look this over, feds. Like, bro, y'all niggas taking mad long. Like, you fucking up my bread, nigga. This that holiday check right here, nigga. Don't be slowing down my holiday money, nigga. I got 100 kids. And my kids big, nigga. They don't want toys. Them niggas want iPads and iPhones and shit. Nigga, bread gotta be up. I got crazy heat coming to the channel. Shout out to the bro Zip with the drip. Put in a stupid episode yesterday. Shout out to Gully TV for plugging us. Pause. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, everybody connected, man. We all the peoples, man. Everybody know everybody. If you was a real nigga and you was up north in New York State Penitentiary, this is your home team. This is your home team over here. Because we all tight knitted, nigga. If you from Brooklyn, you from the 5 boroughs, and your ass was up in the mountains, and you did some time, and you a motherfucker with some respect and some motherfucking some clout. Trust me, nigga. You gonna know everybody that I know. You feel what I'm saying? I got crazy episode coming with the bro Zip with the drip. That's fire. I'll be dropping that sometime this week or early next week. Good new Rikers Island legend episode. Know what I mean? Shout out to the bro Cell from Bed-Stuy, not from Flatbush. Know what I mean? Crazy Rikers Island story the bro got. I'm putting that shit out. You heard? I'm dropping a Rikers Island story today with the bro Caesar, aka Bleak. You heard, from Crown Heights and Canarsie. You know what I mean? It's called The Blood Phone on Rikers Island. Make sure y'all check that. It's a whole movie. You know what I mean? What else I got? We going out to Jersey at 11 o'clock with the bro Sean Du. We going to Willingsboro. You feel me? I always say Willings. It's Willingboro. You feel me? We going out there to Jers, dirty Jers. You heard? What else? New episode of Coney Island Chronicles is monstrous. Shout out to the bro Sonny Winters. You feel me? About to drop a new episode. That's locked and loaded. You heard? All of these shits I'm naming is locked and loaded already. But that new Coney Island Chronicles, I love it, man. I be outdoing myself with this shit sometimes. But yeah, that's going down, baby. That's going down. I'm ducking some of y'all Coney Island niggas because I want to get y'all so hype that, you know, Y'all go crazy. You feel me? I gotta drop a couple of episodes to get y'all hype. The next episode that I'm dropping is gonna have the whole Coney Island hype. You heard? They all gonna be, yo, I need to get on that. You heard? As soon as I drop this next episode, niggas gonna be hitting me, yo, I need to do that, I need on that now. You heard? That's the type of intensity I like when I do a series, nigga. You heard? I need the whole projects. I need housing workers and the rent office workers calling me, yo, I got a story. You heard? It ain't popping until the niggas from the rent office is calling your phone. Slim Blunt Gang. That's what I do when people stare at me on their block. How can I resist not sitting on this delicious seating arrangement that 400 dogs a day piss on? My nigga Big Dice in the building, which populating. Slime Time, which populating. DeAndre Crosby, which popping. Fame 1325, I'm not sure, bro. You know, I don't be liking to say I don't know somebody because I know a lot of motherfuckers and I be forgetting some dudes, or I be knowing dudes by a different handle, and then I say I don't know them. I'm looking crazy. Yurt. Feelings too, what's poppin'? Daniel Williams, what's really good? Yeah, man. Hey, Rue the Messenger, what's poppin'? Slim Blunt Gang in the building, you already snow cone. Let me see, where my other phone at, man? I'm running around with my laptop on me and all of that. Nigga, I was on the bus with the laptop. Like this. Niggas was looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, nah, nigga. Nigga editing on the bus at 7 in the morning. Niggas like, fuck. I ain't too holly, my nigga, you know. You know, I could have a luxury car, still be on the train and bus every once in a while, my nigga. I'm in the streets with the peoples, my nigga. It's like that movie, The Devil's Advocate, where the nigga, Al Pacino was like, Subway. Nigga was filthy rich. Nigga was like, Subway, it's the only way I travel. Underground. You know what I mean? So even though a nigga got the V, nigga be V'd up, nigga, I'm still on them buses and trains, nigga. It's New York City, nigga. I'm out here. What is you talking about? You might be on the train, come home from work, you might see Z-Boy coming through the train car like this, which poppin'. You know what I mean? Ain't no shame in my game, nigga. And I got the reduced fare Metro card, yeah? And I got the fair fares like this, which poppin'. You heard? Nigga got the Audi parked outside, Nike Tech suit on with the vapes, swiping the fare like this. Brrr. Nobody in the Bronx, I'm sorry, nobody in the Bronx pay for public transportation. They don't respect it. They don't respect it. Bronx energy be different. He's like, what? Nigga, I ain't paying for shit. It's the Bronx. Hold on for 1 second. Yo, what's poppin'? Ain't shit, I'm on Liggity right now. What's populating? Yeah, you know, I was calling you this morning. Yeah, you called me. I was still out because my daughter ain't had to be to school till late. You know what I mean? So I think that's tomorrow or something. Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, I'm gonna hit you back right after this. We're gonna chop it up. All right, I'm hitting you back in a few minutes. All right. Yeah, man, it's fucking crazy out here in these streets, man. It's fucking crazy. I can hate these streets sometimes, man. I could really fucking hate the streets sometimes, my nigga. I can hate the shits. I can hate it. You know what I mean? I hate everything, man. Hate everything about it, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Real fucking talk, man. Shit's disgusting. Fucking streets is disgusting. It's fucking decadent. It's filled with a bunch of motherfucking. Let me tell you something, my nigga. My wise man once told me when I was trying to sell some drugs again for like the 10th time, because I'm gonna keep it real. I done said, yo, I ain't never selling no motherfucking drugs again. And I'll be back selling them shits, you know what I mean? And I ain't proud of that shit. But it's like I done been so broke where you be like, you know how you be so broke? You be like, man, fuck that, nigga. I'm getting a pack and I'm out here. You feel me? I done had that situation in my life 100 times where I said, yo, I ain't never fucking, nigga, I'm above and beyond that shit. I ain't fucking with no motherfucking krills or no coke and none of that. And nigga be back fucking with that shit, trying to get a couple of dollars, literally trying to risking a felony conviction for a couple of dollars. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta snap yourself out that stupid shit. You feel me? But a wise man once told me shit snapped me out of the shit. Nigga was like, nigga said drugs. Nigga said, you trying to sell some coke? You trying to get some coke? He said, nigga, you mad talented. He said, yo, you too smart for that shit, son. The nigga said, that shit for crippled motherfuckers, my nigga. I said, what you mean? I mean, he ain't say cripple. He said, that shit is for people that's handicapped. I said, what you mean? He said, yo, man, you got a handicap if that's the only way you know how to make $1 is to go sell some drugs. Like, you got a handicap, my nigga. Nigga said, you, it's 100 ways to get some motherfucking money. Only thing you could think about is selling some drugs? That shit just snapped me into it. I was like, word, man. I thought about that shit. I said, damn, you right, man. He said, you know how many different ways people getting money the fuck out here, nigga? And you sitting around trying to figure out how you could get some coke and bag it up and make... Nigga said that shit is for handicap. That's a handicap, son. That's for people who can't do nothing else and don't know nothing else but that. But you smart, nigga. Go read some shit. Find out some shit about how to make money else. I said, yo, you right, nigga. You right. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, yeah, bro. The whole street shit, though, man. The whole street shit, man. The whole, yo, fuck it. I'm gonna go get me an ounce of 2 ounces of weed, 3 ounces of weed, start getting all of that shit, nigga, get you murdered, son. I'm just keeping it real, son. You know, anytime you trying to, I'm gonna keep it real, son. Anytime you trying to cut a corner, it ain't no corners. You can't cut corners in life. Like, we think we can, but you really can't, man. It never really works out. Like, anytime you try to cut corners, shit go bad, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Like, sometimes a nigga just gotta get it the whole old-fashioned hard work way. You feel me? Because when you try to cut too many corners, my nigga, them corner cuts come with bullshit. I was telling my man sling a little weed. He don't fuck with nobody. He got a little job, sling a little weed, bag or two of weed on the side. I told that nigga, I just want to let you know, bro. You know, I watch the first 48 religiously. And them homicides don't be over 14 bricks of D and 43 bricks of coke. Them shits be over a pound of weed, half a pound of weed, you feel me? So don't think because you low level pushing out here that niggas won't run up in your crib, tie you up, try to kill you or some shit like that, and thinking that you got some major work. You feel me? And you know, criminals, a lot of criminals ain't, every criminal is only a small percentage of criminals that's intelligent. Most of the motherfuckers is dumb. You understand what I'm saying? So you singing, you got an ounce in the crib, niggas may think you got 2-3 pounds in the crib. Nigga tie you up, kill your family or some shit for an ounce or two, my nigga. Happens all the time. Niggas is in the penitentiary doing 100 years death penalty for the smallest, stupidest, pettiest shit. You feel what I'm saying? So even if you doing petty hustling, my nigga, you gotta start making a blueprint on how you gonna get out that shit too. You know what I mean? You gotta get out all that shit, my nigga. You gotta get all that. You gotta get out all that, bro. You know what I mean? Because all of that shit is fucking decadent, nigga. You heard? A lot of niggas got a lot of money. And they're like, that nigga was getting a lot of money. Yeah, he died at 25 years old. Or whatever, you died a premature death. Like, you seen a lot of money while you was here. But that's how the game go. Like, yeah, you could trade death for a lot of money. You could get a whole lot of fucking money if you want to trade your life for it. You feel what I'm saying? So we can't be out here infatuated with niggas 2-year runs. A lot of legacies we hear about and shit like that. Niggas had a 2-3 year run in these streets, my nigga. Niggas had a 2-3 year run in these streets, my nigga, and then they caught 100 years or they got murdered. You can't let that lust For fast money, fame, a bunch of pussy and foreign cars, you can't let that shit make you trade your life for those 2-3 years of good living, my nigga. Cause it ain't worth it, my nigga. Cause them cars you selling drugs for, the jewelry, the clothes, all that shit gonna become outdated soon. You understand? Like, you know how I feel to be doing 60 years? And yeah, I had the Benz 300. You see that Benz 300 now? You be like, that is a piece of shit. I'm in jail for that shit? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I had the motherfucking big hurt. You see that shit? You be like, I wouldn't wear that shit now. I'm not wearing that tacky ass jewelry now. You in jail for that shit though. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, we gotta always keep in mind, my nigga, in the future, all that shit you work, you busting your ass hustling for, and you're risking your life for, all that shit gonna become outdated. And even the money. Yo, nigga, we was getting 10,000 a week. In the future, 10,000 a week gonna be 500 a week. Niggas like, you got the death penalty for 500 a week? None of that shit is worth it, bro. All this shit got expiration date, my nigga. Cars, clothes, jewelry, all that shit got an expiration date. All that shit look corny after a while, my nigga. That's a fact. Motherfucking nose, I start having tissue, man. My nose be running and shit, man. Word up. Rex Money was populating. Core NYC, what's really good? Digital Complexity, what up? Sean Penn, what's poppin'? Rome Far Rock, what's really? What time is it, man? That episode dropping in 4 minutes, man. Dropping another episode at 2 o'clock, too. Heavy jewels in both of them, my nigga. Heavy jewels in both of them. It's like sometimes the shit that be going on in these streets, it's like that these episodes be motherfucking like these episodes be warning motherfuckers. Like, you feel me? If you really pay attention to these episodes, my nigga, you know, you could avoid a lot of pitfalls. Niggas is on here giving you they pitfalls, my nigga. Shit crazy out here, bro. Shit fucking crazy out here, my nigga. Shit crazy. You just gotta get a bag and get low, son. You gotta get a bag, get low, bro. Real talk, try to figure it out. You gotta get a bag, get low, and try to figure it out from there. You understand what I'm saying? All that fucking hanging out in the clubs and strip clubs. Man, listen, my nigga. These niggas will take your motherfucking money out your pocket while you dead on that floor, nigga. These niggas will slip that chain off your neck, nigga. He don't need this. Where he going? I'm telling you, bro. Them same niggas you at the strip club with, nigga. Them same niggas you at the strip club with, niggas will be trying to get your jewelry and your money out your pocket, nigga. Word, it's niggas in the can right now, nigga locked up for killing a nigga over a Sherlin or an 8-ball jacket or a low jacket or a Jerry G. Nigga coming home right now after doing 30 for killing a nigga, 35 for killing a nigga over a Jerry G. It's real out here, my nigga. Or a gang, that's another thing, man. That gang shit, man. A lot of gangs, them shits don't be existing, nigga. After you do that 20 years, 25 years, you come home, that gang don't exist no more, my nigga. You mad as a motherfucker. You just did 25 years for a motherfucking gang that's not even in circulation no more. That shit gone. That gang gone, nigga. All them niggas dead or locked up. Now, they name is a relic. You say they name, like, niggas ain't doing that shit out here no more, nigga. This, you know what I mean? You just did 30 years because you was banging for some gang that 30 years from now, that shit won't even exist no more, bro. Whole bunch of niggas coming home. Yo, I was in this gang back in the days, that gang back in the days. Nigga, them niggas is out of circulation. Straight up, bro. It's 10:59, man. That episode is dropping at 11 o'clock. We're going to slide over there and check and see what's going on. You heard I got another episode dropping at 2 p.m. You heard I might go back on live before that other episode drop at 2 p.m. You know, I'm just aimlessly walking around Midtown right now. I'm gonna walk around Midtown and watch this premiere with y'all. It's something I gotta do too. I'm trying to think what I gotta do. Something I gotta do.
Okay, yeah, I'm around there.
It'll come back to me. Word up. D. Joseph was popping. Jason Murph was really good. But yeah, man. It's 11 o'clock, man. I'm gonna slide over to this premiere. You heard we sliding out to Jersey, man. I'll meet y'all dudes over there. You heard?